What is going on, FA Nation? Jon Impemba here with James Grande. Welcome into the Fantasy Alarm MLB DFS Playbook Preview Show. Yeah, we're still talking baseball.
Yeah, we are.
You know, who cares if the NFL kicked off on Sunday? You know,
Who cares?
I don't care.
Nobody.
Nobody cares.
I care. Actually,
Grande did the playbook for you guys on Sunday. He tweeted out, "Today's a great day to win an MLB GPP."
I also did on Thursday. The bit had to continue.
Continue.
Great day to draft an NBA best ball when the NFL season kicked
100%. Does the NFL still dominate Mondays now? Sure does, but that's okay.
Yes,
we have an 8-game baseball slate to talk about for you guys with some big name pitchers on the slate. 3 guys up over $10,000. We have the Rockies on the slate, but they're in LA. They're not in Coors, so we have that. We do have Sacramento on the slate with the Red Sox continuing their miserable West Coast trip into Sacramento. No Tampa Bay on the slate, so we're good there. We do have Garrett Crochet, Brian Wu, Logan Webb as your top 3 starting pitchers. It is of note, the last time Garrett Crochet was on the mound, he got lit up, and we discussed that when pitching on 4 days rest this year, Garrett Crochet's ERA is like near 6. When pitching on 5 or more days rest, his ERA is in the 2s. And Grande, he is on 5 days rest here, so maybe a good day for Garrett Crochet.
Yeah. The only thing you worry about is the ballpark, right? That's the only thing.
Yep.
I will never fault anybody for playing Garrett Crochet. He has more upside than any other pitcher on this slate. Just period, right? He strikes out more than anyone. He strikes batters out at a better clip than anyone else. I don't mind if you pivot off of Garrett Crochet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see how Brian Wu responds. The last start was clearly his worst of the year. He has now, for the first 2 times in his season, not made it through 6 innings.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a product of throwing 6 innings for 25 consecutive starts? Possible. Is it a product of, well, the Padres make you throw a lot of pitches and then he had to pitch in a minor league ballpark? Also could be that, right? This is a very good ballpark to pitch in, Seattle. It is a very bad team, St. Louis, that he's facing. They have been one of the worst offenses in the league against right-handed pitching since the All-Star break. So I like the pivot to Brian Wu, or just I like Brian Wu in this spot. And I just like Logan Webb in this spot, who after, some tough stretches after the All-Star break has regained form, and mainly in the strikeout department, because we've done this thing with Logan Webb over the years past where he's not missing bats, and he started to creep, and it's like, no, he's just missing bats again. So it's a good spot. Arizona, again, they have their best player doesn't want to play baseball, and they traded away a lot of other pieces that were good. So I think any of the top 3 are more than serviceable and could all give you 30 fantasy points.
Yeah. With Wu, the only thing I'll bring up, and sometimes we obviously overblow this, is that he's already at almost 170 innings pitched. Only been in the league for 3 years, had some injuries that he's dealt with over the first 2. Last year, he only threw 121 innings. So
possible fatigue.
Well past where he's ever pitched before at a major league level. And they need him to pitch for the next month as well. So
did you see the American? Have you seen the updated wild card race in the American League? It is a madhouse.
Everybody's there. So something definitely to track, that if he goes out there and gets hit around again, that maybe the arm is just not where it needs to be.
Down. Yeah.
Under that, you have Shota at 9K. You have Glasnow got scratched the other day for Ohtani. He's back on the mound here. If he's good to go, it's obviously an elite matchup for against Colorado, right? I mean, what's your feelings on the Glasnow? You pitched 100 pitches in that last start, 7 innings.
There was a word, if he is back. That was a double entendre there, John, because that is what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Backs are tricky. So if he's good, I'm assuming he's fine, but hopefully it doesn't flare up. I like the Imanaga spot. Imanaga is another pitcher that's been super good, just quality start machine basically since he's been back from the IL. So, I'm the first 5 pitchers I really don't have any issues with. Probably don't use Lodolo here. I think this is a pretty tough spot.
Yeah, they don't strike out,
You
so
just
that's
don't
kind of
strike out. Luis Morales has been incredibly interesting in his last 3 starts. He throws really, really hard. The problem is he allows a lot of fly balls. That is not great in a small ballpark. He got away with it against Detroit. He got away with it in his first start against the Angels. Will he get away with it against Boston? That's the key, but he's obviously showing a lot of upside. So
I mean, after what we've seen, this Red Sox offense really take a nosedive since Roman Anthony's gone down, and they were kind of, treading water even with Roman Anthony for the last weeks or so. I wouldn't be too afraid to really pitch anybody against them at this moment. Even the last 30 days, going up against right-handed pitching, they're middle pack. Like they're okay. They're not great. So they're fine. Same thing with sort of we've run the lefties versus Texas for a little bit. They've kind of bounced back, over the last couple of weeks as well. Does anybody in this mid tier? Yeah, we got Cade Dana back up pitching for the Angels. It's one of their top pitching prospects.
Yeah, he made his last start against the Royals.
Yeah,
and he was pretty good. And we know the Royals are actually have been a very good offense of late. Yeah, I would say the 2 names that I would probably consider are Dana and Darvish. Not that I necessarily like Darvish, but that's how much I think of Cincinnati's offense.
I was going to say, I've recommended Darvish a few times, and you've just trashed it.
Well, he's been largely terrible.
He's been bad. He's had a couple of really good starts, and then some really bad starts.
Dodgers, and Mets. How about that? And the Giants. How about that?
Getting up for the playoff team.
yeah. I'm just like, what? Give me one thing the Reds do offensively well.
Steal bases.
Do they?
They should. I don't know.
They should. It's not what I asked. Like, what do they actually do?
I guess that's right, because Ellie hadn't stolen a base in like a month. So
Ellie stole, I think he's stolen 1 base since August 27th. He's stolen 2 bases since August 10th.
It's crazy.
What I just don't know what they do. What do they do? I don't know. They don't hit home runs. They're like last in ISO since the All-Star break. They don't steal. Now they're going to a big ballpark, and they have a small ballpark, and they don't hit home runs in it. Like I don't know. I don't love Darvish, but you're asking, what do we do after $8,000? I don't know what to do. So it's Darvish, it's Dana, who's again gets Minnesota. Minnesota can be a little scary with Buxton. I think Buxton left the game on Sunday, if I remember correctly. He got hit by a pitch, and I believe he left. So I guess we'll have to watch Buxton, but Dana would be the other one. Nabil.
The only thing with Dana is all the walks he had at the minor league level, but I mean, other than that,
Yeah, but like if you're just like in this range and you need a pitcher, it's like, all right, maybe Bryce Elder has figured something out. 3 straight starts, just faced this Cubs team, dominated them. Maybe you go Elder. I mean, the Cubs are possibly, I think, without PCA in this game again. Possibly
is that a good thing or a bad thing?
That's fair. Kyle Tucker is out.
Yep.
So they're out Tucker, PCA. I don't know, so I guess Elder is Elder the guy that you'd go to? Is there anyone else that you would play? I mean, dude.
No, I mean, we've talked obviously like Dollander on the road, but I mean,
well, the Dodgers have been. As if he can avoid Shohei and you win a prize, no?
Yeah, the numbers on the road are damn good.
They're good. No, they're legitimately like, oh, right. You throw 100 and
still 0-6, despite having a
he actually has 2 wins at home.
Yeah.
He has a 10 ERA at home and he has 2 wins. Go figure that one out.
We'll figure that one exactly. But no, I mean, I'm largely on the same board with you. So,
So do people click Simeon's Woods Richardson coming off the start he did and just pray that it's an Angels game where they don't hit home runs?
Also possible. $6,300. So
the Darvish to Woods Richardson range is probably one of those pitchers probably get a bunch of ownership.
Yeah. Again, Dane is the prospect hype there, so like maybe he gets more of a look, but we shall see. Catcher, where do you want to go here?
Cal
Raleigh, obviously. Yeah, against Michaelis. Kelly versus Elder.
Kelly against Elder. I mean, Elder's been really good, but yeah. I don't disagree. William Contreras has been really good. Higashioka 3,600. If you do want to stack against Yu Darvish, Tyler Stevenson. Catcher stinks. Reese McGuire. We could punt Patrick Bailey. That's our normal.
It is usually our normal.
For me,
$2,800. Yeah.
Fermin 2,500. Fermin had a good time in Coors.
Good dude. He's like a pretty above average catcher. So like,
I believe he hit 300 or rate about 300 like
a couple years ago. Yeah, for
2 years ago, like for an entire year, he like played every day for them. Too.
Yeah. So I'm good with Fermin at 25. That one plays for me. First base position, Ohtani, obviously a double dong, $6,500. Devers versus Chris Matz, 54. You get Freeman, Naylor. Any of those are good. I'd probably just avoid the Crochet Kurtz matchup.
Avoid it at your own risk.
Yeah. Oh, you want to play Kurtz versus Crochet?
No,
I can't hit 30-mile-an-hour law pitches. You want to go up against Garrett
Crochet? No, I mean that you're correct. That's tough sell there.
Okay. Michael Bush is 44. Nathaniel Lowe at 4K. Casual free agent pickup Nathaniel Lowe.
I hate seeing it. He's gonna have 90 RBIs this year. He's just available.
All of it with the Red Sox, probably, right? Just like
yeah.
Seems that way.
It does. It really does. It seems that way. Sure does.
4K for Nathaniel Lowe in that ballpark. I bet he homers this series.
Yeah. Yep.
Vaughn's
been good again. He had like 4 hits on Sunday, I think, or 4 hits on It was Sunday, I think he had 4 hits.
Okay.
Jake Berger has. Dude, it's weird. So they played him 3 days in a row, but when he got brought back, they like basically said they're gonna limit his playing time because he's dealing with like a chronic injury. So I don't know what to believe. He has some like chronic wrist injury that they need to rest him, but he's playing every day. So if he's going to keep playing, he's probably going to keep homering.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's the right spot for him too. Versus lefties, it all plays up there. Rayleigh's 3K. Any other value for you?
No, I mean, no. Okay. We'll go to second.
Yeah. Second base, Luke Keeshaw's 47.
Stole home today.
I mean, what can't he do?
2 stolen bases, one of which was home base.
He's an absolute stud. Polanco's back to homering.
He is back to homering. He's doing a lot of the things he was doing earlier in the year.
So we got him at
800. Jorge Polanco is going to have an 800 OPS this year.
He's going to hit 30 bombs. So yeah, him versus Michaelis at 4K is really, really good spot.
Mm-hmm.
Nico 35. Let's see.
Matt McClain's been really good lately, and not even stealing. He's been like the only. Again, who's stealing, John? Please, Matt McClain's last steal.
Right. On paper, you show that salary, you show that roster. You're like, oh, they probably like lead the league in steals.
They're running They're running all over the place. Matt McClain hasn't stolen since August 4th. It's a long time.
Got 14 bombs though.
He's been better.
Hyun Kim's 32. Cody Freeman.
Shout out Renhefo. Renhefo's been a dog.
Renhefo, sure. David Hamilton could be in the lineup here. The $2,900.
Probably. Talk about stolen bases. If he gets on, he goes.
Yep. Anything else?
Ezekiel Duran, 2,200. Probably plays against Quintana.
Third base. Bregman's up at the top, but he's been bad lately. So
he also had a home run, Rob.
He did. Blaze Jordan saw what Cedon Rafaela did to Corbin Carroll.
Hold my beer.
And said, "I
first game in left field. You know that?
Yeah, is it?
It's his first game.
Cedon's catch was better, but
sick.
From the range, he had a range and then climbed the wall.
Cedon, and it's always good when the announcer doesn't know that he catches it. Like that's always
even Giolito didn't know he caught it. He was losing his mind because Rafaela was so pumped that he actually caught it. He didn't tell anybody.
It's like the J-Rod thing, right? J-Rod, that's like the J-Rod does that every time he robs a home run.
Yeah.
You never know.
Griffey used to do that. Griffey would pull it back and start running into the infield, and then he'd flip the pitch, flip the ball in. So Bregman's, again, up there. Machado versus Lodolo. Suarez is 44.
Derb Dog at 36.
Irvin at 36. Yep, for sure. Royce, 34.
Another guy.
Josh Young versus a lefty at 32.
Josh Young has been kind of okay lately. He had like a really good stretch at the end of August. He's kind of pulling his season back a little bit.
Dude, if he finishes the year with 20 homers, we're going to look at him next year and be like, listen, if he didn't get hurt, he's going to hit 30 and then he'll get drafted again. We'll do the same thing he does.
Yeah.
You mentioned Renhefo. Shaw's here.
That's it.
Shortstop gives you Ellie, as we talked about. Trevor Story in that ballpark probably could homer, even though Morales throws really hard.
Yep. Ooh, Kenny. Morales is like 90 percentile fastball velocity. I don't know if Trevor Story can handle that one.
We'll see.
5K
still feels a lot, but the man is going to have a 30-30 year.
Well, yeah, it doesn't feel. He's also going to have 100 runs batted in.
Yep. Mookie homered.
I mean, dude, Adames in a tough ballpark, but like does have a righty here.
Sure, that works.
Another guy who's going to have 30 bombs.
Swanson's 38.
Did you mention Neto? And the only reason I'm mentioning it, I know Neto struggled, but the Woods Richardson fly ball stuff is always like, I will probably all day flirt with like a 5-man Angels because they hit so many home runs and Woods Richardson gives up so many home runs. So that'll be interesting to see where the Angels ownership checks in because that is a clash made for each other. The Angels are made to play Simeon Woods Richardson 162 games a year.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Crawford's 34. Monasterio is 32.
He'll be in the lineup probably with a lefty.
On the mound, yeah.
But actually, Ortiz is back.
Okay, I guess we'll see then. Ortiz, then you can throw him at 26.
Yeah, you could play Joey Ortiz.
Brooks Lee's 3K.
Yeah, he stinks again.
Oh, that happens. Outfield.
It happens.
Where do you want to go here?
Ohtani, good at baseball.
Bold take. Okay.
Bold, yeah, it was bold. Do you see where Ronald Acuna Jr. hit in the lineup on Sunday?
No.
We'll start at Saturday. Do you know where he hit on Saturday?
Was it like third?
Sixth.
Okay, good.
Do you know where he hit Sunday?
Sixth again.
Seventh.
There you go. Keep moving them down the board.
Seventh. I mean, like, he's obviously been terrible, but he doesn't care. There's no way he cares to play for Brian Snitker anymore, right? Because he hated Brian Snitker before he ever played a game this year. That was on tape. On record. On record. He's like, why is this guy managing the team?
I don't know why moving him down the lineup would improve their team at all, but that's fine. When you can upset your best player, you should do it.
You should.
You should always.
Also yeah. You should extend that manager too.
Yeah, you should always make your best player upset at you.
Julio Rodriguez is the best second half player in the history of baseball.
I sent you the numbers, man. Fangraphs had like the highest OPS increases or whatever it is from first half to second half. He was like fourth.
And that was like 4 days before the.
Yeah, he since had 5 homers since I sent you that. So again, another guy that at the end of the year, like, man, Julio had 35 and 100, and let's draft him in the first round of fantasy again.
He's gonna flirt. He's gonna be 35, 30, 100 runs scored, 100 RBIs. Well, he's gonna end up being a top 5 fantasy player because of the second half.
Yeah.
Someone needs to tell him to start training immediately after the season ends, so he gets warm.
Is it training or is it just like
he just warms up when the weather's nice? Yeah, Mark Teixeira. If you ever go look at Mark Teixeira's numbers, he's exactly the same player, minus the stolen bases.
I don't even know what it could be.
I don't know. Randy, if you want to just stack Mariners, you can against Michaelis.
Sure.
Randy's going to also be 30-30. Okay. They might not make the playoffs. They're going to have 2 30-30 players. They're going to have
they traded for Suarez and Naylor,
and their catcher's going to hit 60 home runs, and they might not make the playoffs.
So seems like something might have gone wrong there.
Like something's going.
Especially when you look at their rotation on paper, and it's like you have Kirby, Wu, Gilbert, and Castillo. You didn't.
Yeah, should be pretty good. Yeah, doesn't even matter who your 5th starter is at that point.
No, it doesn't. Right? It doesn't. Chorio, Loriano, rather.
I honestly didn't know who you were saying there, but
that's fine.
Wyatt Langford, yep. They let him off against the lefty the other day.
Yeah, man, good player. Isaac Collins is 43.
Gets a lefty.
Yes, sir. Taylor Ward, 41. He mentioned that fly ball rate. Perkins had the really strong lefty splits earlier this year.
Ooh, I just lied big time there.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. I was actually frozen.
Okay.
For like a second. I didn't know what was going on.
All right. Well, I was kind of running through. Last thing that you said verbally was Wyatt Langford has been let off for spin. So
I hope Joe Adele's okay. That's my next. He is sick because he's so good.
Okay.
We shorted him home. Every time we've talked about Joe Adele home runs, he's been like, "I'll show you."
Keeps hitting them.
So. He just keeps hitting them, dude.
I think we keep being like, he's going to hit 35 home runs. He's like, yeah, by the end of the week.
By Sunday, literally.
This guy might hit 50, Yeah. Let's challenge him. Let's give him a real target.
I respect that. Let's challenge him.
Let's challenge Joe Adele. Joe, you might hit 50 this year. 15 homers in the month. Let's see.
That would be insane. I would play Nolvi. He's still a base today. That was his first stolen base that I can see on record before August 5th.
There you go.
He's been really good.
Yeah, talented player. Yeah, as long as he's not doing the things he's not supposed to do.
And getting hurt. Ian Happ, 3,600.
Came out of course. Hasn't stopped hitting.
Yeah. Larnack, Wallner, they're both gonna possibly home run.
Sure. You mentioned Yoshida. He is $3,300.
He's gonna lead off for no reason.
None. Slowest man on the team.
He also just doesn't even get on base. So what are you leading? He doesn't get on base.
He was supposed to get on base.
He has a 286 on base percentage.
Yeah, they can't get away from that contract. So
yeah, but that doesn't mean lead him off.
No, that's fair. Anything else for outfield value?
And also, the Red Sox have plenty of money that they can spare now that they don't have Rafael Devers. They could definitely get away from that contract. Drew Gilbert.
They have soccer players to buy, so
that's fair. 3,100 Drew Gilbert. He keeps being good.
The production out of him has been pretty impressive.
Luke Raley, if he's in the lineup, he's fine.
It's a lefty.
Who Jock won't be in the lineup.
No, I know. So
here.
there gets the lefty there. So
McCarthy
Right.
gets a tough spot. Outman has been playing every day and not doing anything. That's probably it.
So what are you thinking here? Do we pivot to Woo just for the better environment situation?
No, I think Crochet's still the guy.
Do
If he's on
Crochet
regular Elder,
Elder? Okay.
I mean, we don't know what the Cubs are even gonna, and he's been good the last couple starts.
Totally fine. We'll throw Fermin in here. 25 gives us 4,300. What's our top stack? Is
Angels,
Seattle,
Seattle, Boston, the Dodgers.
The thing with Seattle, so
They're very, very expensive.
Yeah, and we're using Fermin, so we remove ourselves from Raleigh.
Yeah. Well, how about we punt? Let's punt something else then.
Well, let's just say, is there another
Ezekiel Duran, second base?
I said let's say if we do Raleigh, Julio,
J-Rod.
and like a Randy, it's 3,100.
So if you did Duran and Josh Young is, or what's Berger? 32. Do a mini Rangers against Quintana. I've actively targeted against Quintana lately. There is some really bad underlying stuff from Jose Quintana.
3,600 for a short and outfielder. We'll do Berger, Duran, Young, J-Rod, Rosarena, Raleigh.
I like it.
Right.
I like it.
Full lineup will be in the Discord for you guys. We appreciate, again, all of the support that you guys have given us this baseball season. Remember, you can leave your comments in the comment section. Grande and I will help you out with your lineups. Of course, you can always get in our Discord there as well, and we will help you with any questions that you'll have. We'll have the playbook out. I believe it is Keith on the playbook. Keith from Monday. Mm-hmm. So be on the lookout for that, guys. Again, we appreciate the support, and we'll catch you for the Tuesday preview show.